Greetings, Santa Rosa Online Academy students. This is Miss Moore again for week 7 video. So we're going to start the same way we usually do. We're going to go to our website at heyheypaula.org and we're going to click on the social media tab right here. And we're going to look at our pace chart and see what we have to do this week, okay? Sorry it's taken me all day to get this up here. Today is Monday, October 5th. And so this week we're on week 7. Pace chart says we need to do 2.04 and 2.05, and we have a discussion-based assessment this week, which stands for, DBA is discussion-based assessment. So I'll teach you about how to do that. But we're on week 7, October 5th through 9th this week. All right, so we have to do 2.04, 2.05. So let's hop over here to that lesson. 2.04 looks like this. You're not actually going to even turn this in this week, so you don't have to have anything graded this week. You just get to this lesson right here, lesson 4, page 7. It's called What's Your Passion? And you take this cool little survey, and then when you're done with it, you go back to your infographic. That's the thing I showed you. It's on your desktop. Remember, I showed you how to save it, save it as a PDF. And then last week we turned some stuff in, and then we're going to go back to that infographic, and it's going to look like this, and you're going to actually type the survey results right here in the here's what I like box. All right, so that's what 2.04 is, and then you go ahead and save it back to your desktop. You don't have to turn it in this week, but we do want to save it because for the rest of the class we're going to be adding more and more to all of these sections on the infographic, okay? And then 2.05, like I said, is the DBA. So you click on the next page. It's going to take you to congratulations, you've completed half the course. And then we're going to go to page 2 of that. It talks about milestone 2, the highlight reel. So just read all of that to familiarize yourself with that. And then page 3 introduces the DBA. So just read all of this, okay? And then the next page, page 4, it looks like this. And this tells you, hey, it's time to book your DBA. If you click right here, rubric, get used to looking at rubrics. It's like looking at the answer key. It's going to tell you exactly what I'm supposed to be looking at to be able to give you a grade on your DBA. So this is like looking at the answer key beforehand. So make sure you take a look at that so you'll know what to expect on the DBA. So that's how you prepare. And then the way you actually book your DBA is you're going to go back to our welcome page for my class. And remember, it looks like this. And you're going to use this scheduling tool right here to actually book your DBA. Once you click on that, it's going to take you to my calendar, and you can choose whatever day and time you want. The kicker here is you need to save it to your own calendar. A big part of doing well in virtual school is making appointments and keeping them. So set yourself a timer, an alarm, whatever you do. Put a note on the fridge, whatever works for you. But then you call me when you're ready for that DBA that you scheduled on the day and time you choose. You call me. And when you call me, you need to be logged into our class. That part's very important. You can't be just, out shopping or something. You need to be sitting in front of your computer with our class pulled up, because there's going to be something we do at the end of that. So make sure you're logged into the class. You can use whatever notes you want. And then you also want to make sure that everything that you've done in the class up to the point of the DBA has to be the way you want it. In other words, let's say you made a 20 on an assignment, after you do the DBA, you can't go back and change it. So you want to make sure that everything you've done up until that point of the DBA is exactly the way you want it to be. So you go back in. Remember, you have 3 attempts on every assignment. So before you get ready to book that DBA, make sure that you look at your grade book and you look through and see if it's exactly the way you want it to be, okay? If there's anything else you need to do to resubmit to get higher grades, you need to do that before you book your DBA, because we can't do it after. Okay, so 2 big things, actually 3. Book your DBA, save the day and time somewhere, and then call me, this number right here. Call me. And then be logged into our class when you call, and make sure all the grades you've done up to that point, up to the 2.05, are the way you want them to be. Okay, that's all there is to it. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.